Thursday.
And I'm glad you guys threw the flag up because we got the ride coming this weekend. We'll be talking about that. So.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they got your name up there, Mark.
That's not my name. Yeah, I guess it is. What do you know?
Welcome to our Alaska show.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, for everybody that's up north, it might be colder here than it is up north right now. So we are chickens and we moved inside.
We are inside today because we did that outside thing the last time, and
Hank said he got cold, but
got cold. I haven't thawed out yet. So everybody, it's a good Thursday night here. A little cold for the bikers. We're going to go out in a little bit, and we're going to have John find us the bike of the night.
didn't recognize a lot of these riders because they came in cars. I didn't recognize their vehicles.
What can I say? We got a great show tonight.
Yeah.
good interviews.
Yeah, we got some great interviews. I don't know.
Great show tonight. What do you mean? Sometimes we don't have great shows?
Sometimes.
All right, just checking.
Anyhow, for everybody at home, I hope you're sitting back. I know Clayton's watching at home on the sofa because he told me that earlier when I did the test run. So Clayton, you have a good time at home.
Hey, Clayton, you're in trouble because there's no commercials. You can't run to the bathroom.
We'll try to keep it under 45 minutes.
There we go.
All right, let's do that.
Bladder protection, baby.
You want to just start off with the videos, or you want to talk about what we got?
Why don't you let people know what's coming up just real quick? Don't talk about them, just say what it is.
All right.
And then we'll go from there.
Well, first of all, our first video is our very first Beaver bar. Okay?
You never forget your first Beaver bar.
The very first Beaver bar. Now, I'll talk a little more about that before we go into the Beaver bar because Son over here gave me a tough time. And I'll let you guys be the judge. And then we're going to be talking to Edward from
Fun Bike
Center from Lakeland. And it's tough for me to read because somebody stole my glasses last week. After that, you don't have my glasses, do you? I knew it. I knew it. I got home, I couldn't find them. Oh, look, I can read it now. After that was Bell Helmets. Now, we did the AIM Expo, and this girl came over and bugged us till we did the interview, and it came out really good except for a little glitch in the sound.
And Bell Helmet is an awesome helmet.
Oh,
it is.
They are. Then next we're doing Don from Seminole Power Sports.
Yep.
And he brought over a 900 Kawasaki, which we'll show a little bit about, and he'll talk to us about it. Then we do a lot of charity stuff, okay? And this is the this is the Boggy Creek. And we just want everybody to know what we do for charities because we're doing a couple charity things this weekend. So we want to kind of build into that. And then last of all, I'm not sure that John's going to be able to get Bike of the Week on the show. So he's going to go down and he's going to shoot some stuff and I'll put it on our Facebook page.
Bike of the Week might be a Ford.
That's JD.
That's a good idea though, to make sure everybody goes to our Facebook page because that's how you get to participate in all the contests.
Yes.
We got something.
Snowmobile.
Crazy John says it might be a snowmobile. He might be right.
So, what do you say we start off with the Beaver Bar? But before you go to the Beaver Bar, I want to kind of lead into this. We had a fairly large crew, and then Shawn brought two of his buddies. So I'm trying to think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 bikes. Well, I was leading the group out, and Shawn did not listen to the directions, and he gave me a lot of lip. So I want you to watch it, and then at the end, you can put some comments down about how Shawn was wrong.
Or how
Hank wasn't as true as he said, but either way.
Because those won't show up. So, Karalee, how would you like to run the Beaver Bar our first time there?
Heavy from Midwest Motorcycle Sales and Rentals invited us out to the Beaver Bar in February of 2015. They were having a motorcycle show there. It was one of our first shoots, so what we wanted to do is get everything together. We gathered at an area that JD had for us. getting a group to stay together is kind of tough. We had 6 bikes on here plus a camera crew that was following in a car. So in this case, it's important that everybody knows where you're going, and if something happens and you lose somebody, where you'll gather to meet up. Now, you'll notice that Shawn, who happens to be my son, made a comment when we got to the road because he wasn't following directions and he didn't listen when I told everybody, if we get separated, we're going to meet at a shopping center. So Shawn called me a terrible leader, and I want you all to know, you make up your own mind if you think I was a terrible leader.
Who knows where we're going? Are we going left or right? Left or right? He's a terrible leader.
Now we're riding along. We have lost 2 of our riders, and you will see Shawn, he raises 2 fingers up to tell everybody that we're 2 riders short.
We should pull over, but you know, hey. I don't know if they know to turn. I don't know if they know to turn.
What?
I don't know if they know to turn.
Yeah, he does.
He does?
He does. That's why I want to wait here. I want to pull up a little bit. That's Ron. If we had pulled over, you would never get back into that traffic again. There they come. You need to listen to your dad.
Now, I got to tell you, JD said something really neat. JD said, hey, Shawn, you should listen to your dad more.
You need to listen to your dad.
We there yet?
Almost.
I hope you enjoy the scenery. We're in Ormond by the Sea, where we started. We went down A1A, we crossed over to 1, rode down 1 to the Beaver Bar, and then when you get to the Beaver Bar, you'll see that parking is tough. So you try to find a spot anywhere you can.
It looks
Hey,
like
wait a minute. What happened to Shawn?
he probably got mad because of the way you treated him on that video.
Oh, no. That's, I got news. Everybody at home, don't forget, stick up for Hank on the old one.
Yeah.
We got a special guest here
I
today.
see that, man. How you doing?
Good, good. And I'm going to try to get his name, but everybody knows that I'm dyslexic, so I'm going to try it. Richard.
Richard. Yeah.
Chode.
I'm just
He's
going to call him
French.
Ed.
Just so you know, he's
Ed
French.
works. That works.
Just Ed.
All right. Well, you're here from where?
Fun Bike Center in Lakeland.
You know, I helped you set your tent up tonight.
Yes, thank you for that. And
That's
I'm
no
sure
problem.
Stacy was, when I'm trying to back the trailer into that little tight spot. She was,
No problem. So tell us,
appreciative.
You brought, what, 4 or 5 bikes?
Four bikes tonight.
Okay.
Triumph Bonneville T100.
Yeah.
The new Triumph Bonneville Bobber.
Okay.
Stacy's own Honda Rebel.
Okay.
and I also brought the new Kawasaki Z900 RS as well.
Now, didn't we do that one about a week ago or something?
I think it was about two or 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
I remember that bike. I thought you were delivering it to the house. I haven't seen it yet.
I think that one's in my garage right now.
Oh, okay.
I want to see the bobber.
I understand.
The bobber, we got we got that bike downstairs. They're actually doing a reveal party for the new Bonneville Black the last Tuesday of the month down in Tampa as well.
Okay.
That looks nice. I've seen a little bit.
So
of
why
stuff.
is it in Tampa, not in Lakeland?
Well, we also have a sister store, Tampa Triumph. That's
all right.
That's us as well down in Tampa.
So question.
Shoot.
And you don't have to answer yes or no. You can beat around the bush on this one. Are you guys trying to get in where the Rockers is? Okay, that's beating around the bush.
Yeah, thank you. Can we, next question, please. Is that the proper?
Yeah, that's it. Take the fifth.
Take the fifth.
All right. Mark, you got any questions for him?
I just was going to tell them the first bike I ever rode was the old Eliminator.
Kawasaki 900.
They took the Ninja. I had the 1000.
The 1000, okay.
Yep. And they took that Ninja motor and stuck it on a big full frame bike, and it was a fun bike to ride. It was the first touring bike I ever bought.
A couple friends of mine one had the Eliminator, the other one had a VMAX.
VMAX,
The two would always race each other no matter where they were.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to date you guys a little bit. 1970. What was their triple?
H2? H1?
I think it was the H2.
H2.
A friend of mine had one. I had a Norton. I called it the Snorton Norton. Sometimes it would run, sometimes it wouldn't. But he let me take his bike. Well, I probably did a wheelie for about a quarter of a mile. I mean, you know, the Norton, you let it out. This one I let it out, and I'm doing one of these. And when you first get on it, it was like, oh, what do I do now? And there was some guy at the end of the street screaming at me, what's wrong with you? And I'm going, I couldn't bring it down. It was so much fun.
That was an inline, wasn't it?
No, they were cross.
Yeah, inline.
Yeah.
Inline
Okay.
front. Yeah.
All right,
Those are
your
quick.
inline and the cross are the same then.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we used to take that thing to the track, and we would pray that he would foul, because even if we got a head start, we couldn't beat him.
Didn't Kenny Roberts ride that for a while?
I mean, knew he was a Yamaha guy.
Yeah, you guys weren't even born then. I mean, come on.
I was going to say, it's like you're asking me a bike that was the year before I was born.
Yeah. But long and short, that was probably when they first came out and said, let's get some real speed out there, and those things were amazing.
So, how many stores you got? 2 stores?
2 stores, yes.
You got one in Tampa, one in Lakeland?
Yeah, Tampa Triumph down in Dale Mabry, and then Lakeland is Fun Bike Center.
And you guys got websites or anything like that?
Yeah, funbikecenter.com is our main website, and then tampatriumph.com as well. But that's
Look, we even spelled it right.
That's awesome.
Isn't that great? Wow. Sometimes we amaze ourselves.
You have an excellent producer, I have to say.
Yeah, we got everybody except for me is excellent around here.
I didn't say that.
I said it. No, I said it because somebody else will, and then I'll feel bad.
I'm not going to say anything at all. I just can say I hope they do get a chance to come to Orlando. Let's just say that.
Yes.
We're looking forward to see them put a shop up out here.
And here's, mine's a little more on the selfish side, because I ride a Triumph Rocket 3, and I got no one to work on it.
There you go.
If I go to Lakeland, I'll never come home.
That's one of the reasons why we've been up here at the Ace Cafe a little bit more often for the bike nights. There's no Triumph presence in Orlando right now. In downtown Orlando, we're the closest dealership in Lakeland. So,
hey, I got a great deal for you.
Yeah.
You ready?
Sure.
I'm sure you're going to like this one, too. You know, when I take my car to the dealership, they give me a loaner.
Oh, man. Here we go.
Let me finish, though. If I ride my bike down there and you give me a loaner, we'll take it out and we'll do a test what we did with the Indian, the bagger there.
Yeah.
I read something about one of the Triumph service bulletins that we get.
Oh, here we go.
And you know what? You might have a good point.
I like it.
So,
all right.
maybe something in the future.
I'll get your number. I don't need the Triumph to ride. You give us anything and we'll test ride it until I get it back, or we'll all take it out We'll take it to some nice restaurants in front of some nice looking women.
Sure.
Some drone shots of it going
Yeah.
down the interstate there or something.
Yeah, I
Sounds
like
good
that
to me.
idea. And then we'll do a trade out for my bike. No! Hey, who threw that
Well-
in? So, I know you got to get back downstairs because there's 150,000 bikers out there waiting.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to go into this video right here, so if you can, go ahead and
And say, this one here, Bell helmets.
Bell helmets.
How would you like to roll it?
Yeah.
While we were at the AIM Expo 2016, this young lady, MJ O'Neill, came up to us and said, "Hey, why don't you stop over our booth and take a look and see what we have? I work for Bell." So, because she was so aggressive and so good, here it is, Bell helmets.
Hey folks, how are you? As you can guess, I'm at the Bell helmet display. They were going to give me this now that my head's been in it, so no problem, I'm taking it home with me. I'm with MJ, which stands for Marie, look at this, Marie
José.
Marie Jose O'Neill. O'Neill. We'll go that as another story, MJ, okay? Tell me a little bit about the Bell helmet line. They've been in business. I've been riding for over 52 years, and they're older than I am.
Oh my God, yeah, they've been forever. I mean, I work as a rep, and I go into dealers, and as soon as I talk about our vintage Moto 3 Bullet, so many guys will pull out the dust helmet in the corner, and they're like, I used to ride with that 30, 40 years ago. So now Bell came out with the Bullet, came out with the vintage look, the 3/4, and it's just been amazing. Especially with the whole vintage Ace racing that's been going on. It's just been amazing.
Yesterday we did an interview, and I can't remember the gentleman's name.
Casey.
Casey. That did all the designs on the Bell helmets, because you're also working with Ace Cafe like we are,
Yes.
and they have some beautiful designs. They really look nice.
Well, actually, what you have here is the Bullet.
Okay.
So it's got leather, so magnetic little pinoche.
Yep.
And then
Canush, nice word.
French Canadian. And then the interior is all genuine leather.
Yes.
So it's a great design. It's gorgeous. And let's say we remove this for,
Okay. Oh, look, there's somebody in there.
yes, it's no dummy,
No dummy.
but look at the beauty
That is
of
gorgeous.
this helmet. I mean, it's just amazing.
Yeah.
And the colors go from, they go red, you have a bright orange, we have them all. The other
And
thing,
it's an airflow in the back?
yeah, an airflow, because of course we need something where you can literally see air going through your head, because if not, it gets hot.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
So this color is amazing, and it's been doing really well.
Wow.
And the design, again, we partnered up also with Roland Sand. And we've had Casey, who's an amazing artist, has done a lot of the designs. So I don't know if you noticed by his tattoos.
I
He's all
really
up-
didn't.
Oh,
If
my
you got
God.
tattoos, I'd notice, but I wouldn't notice his.
I hide him well.
All right.
Seriously. But the 3/4 helmet does really well, and what's fun about it is that you can design your helmet. So you can put a visor, you can put a bubble shield, a flat shield, it can go up. And also, there's speaker pockets, so you can put a communicator.
Yeah. If way over there, do you have a half helmet?
I do have a hat.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Now,
So what's great about Bell,
yeah.
did I say right, Bell?
Yeah.
Bell has also a cycling, so we do bicycle helmets. So they came out with this bright idea of basically designing their helmets where you can get the adjustable dial.
Okay.
So the back basically has a dial, so when
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay.
so depending on
So if you got a real fat head, you don't add any air, and if you got a skinny head, you can add air so it fits close to you. You want me to put that on?
actually it's an extra small. So let me put this on me.
Oh, sure. I was going to walk out with that one too.
So
I like
how you
that.
Adjust.
Yes.
And then
And
we
then
also
you got a visor hiding up in there.
a little visor, so it's kind of nice.
You look
to
like
have
a
that.
fighter pilot.
Well, there you go. That's what I do part time.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's got the Harley colors. So we also we have a collaboration with Harley Davidson. So we sell these to Harleys as well.
I think, in all honesty, you should have a Cycle Fever TV edition.
You think?
I think everybody out there, look at them, they're all raising their hands. All right.
Well, if you're out and about, you should go in and see what Bell has to offer. And if you are lucky enough to run into MJ O'Neill, say hello to her for us from Cycle Fever. I do apologize for some of the bad audio that we had. We did about 52 interviews at the AIM Expo 2016, and I think our batteries on our wireless mic were going down. Again, thank you, MJ. Hope you enjoy. And everyone else from Cycle Fever, see you later.
Nothing else, we advertise a lot about ourselves.
There we go. And how about those Bell helmets?
Yeah, let me tell you that. You know, I was afraid. I got that one on. I was afraid they were going to make me take it off, and they didn't. They kept it.
Yeah, I know. You thought you were going to walk out of AIM with it.
I thought I had one.
He thought he thought, I'll just keep it on and just walk right out. Yeah,
Hey, you know, by the way, this isn't Mark. This is Don.
Yeah?
You know where Don's from?
Yes, I do.
Where?
Seminole Power Sports.
All right, that's our new sponsor.
SPS, baby.
Look, Seminole Power Sports right up there.
One fast
All
one.
right.
Look at that.
So, Don braved the cold.
Yeah, Don.
I noticed someone else came with him.
I did. It was a nice ride down here.
Well, first of all, I want to thank you guys for being sponsors.
We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I want to thank you for putting up with my dad.
Thank you
I know he
so much.
comes in and drives you guys nuts.
Great guy.
All the time.
He's a
Come
great
on.
guy.
Come on.
So anyhow, tell me a little bit. Now I know two things. I know Seminole Power Sports, but don't you also have like a sister store that you guys have too?
Yeah, we used to, about 5 months ago, Kirby purchased a store in Lake County. It's called Seminole Power Sports North.
Okay.
And we have, it's the only actually store in the entire state has all 4 metrics. We've got Honda, Kawasaki, Yamaha, and Suzuki, and we just added the Can-Am Roadster side-by-side, and the Sea-Doo watercraft line. So in Lake County, that's going to be huge.
Lake County's covered.
It's going to be huge. Absolutely.
Lake County's covered. Well,
Now, what bikes do you have at Seminole?
At our Seminole location, we've been in Seminole County now for 35 years. We have got Honda, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Aprilia, Moto Guzzi, and the Can-Am line as well. Spider, side-by-side, watercraft too. So Vespa scooters, I mean, we got a little bit of everything.
Hey, you do have a little bit of everything.
I got a great idea.
What's that?
Let me take the Guzzi, give him a scooter, and we'll go test ride.
Oh, I almost brought down a V7 tonight.
Is that the black one?
That's a chrome one. The 70th anniversary edition, all chrome.
Really?
Hank, it's beautiful.
I'll tell you what.
Beautiful.
You know, you either love them or you hate them. But with those two heads hanging off the side like that, I love it.
You love them or you hate them, but you know them.
Yeah, you definitely know
what
very,
bike it
very
is.
distinct. Exactly.
That's for sure.
You know, and those guys have been building motorcycles since 1921. I mean, they're coming up on their 100th anniversary. Wow. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
Especially when you see a lot of the turmoil bikes are going through. Right now, they just keep pumping them out. So
They built some good stuff.
I know that you have quite a few of the trikes. You have a big trike club out of your place, right?
Yeah, we do a lot with the Can-Am Spiders, the Spider Rider group. That's definitely one of our largest segments. Our Spider guy, Dave Rail, does a great job with the group, putting group rides together, charity runs. Matter of fact, we were fortunate enough to get with you guys for the Ribbon Riders in Sanford there. So we appreciate you guys coming out and giving us some publicity on that. Great day, great charity.
It is a great charity.
Absolutely.
We love doing that one.
And you guys got a Can-Am all decked out for those girls.
We do, yeah.
That is really a nice looking.
All pink, even called charity. So it's amazing.
That is nice.
They followed us. We were going back and forth with them on the ride for which ride was that?
Ride? No,
it wasn't the ride for Riley. You know what it was? Was it the ride for Riley?
I think it was.
It was the ride for Riley. Yeah, those ladies were fun. No, they had a great.
100%.
So what? Did I miss it? What bike did you ride up here on?
Tonight I rode the 2018 Kawasaki Z900 RS. So retro style, like the original 73
there it is.
Z1.
Yep,
That
there
is
it is.
it. Wow, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
That is a nice looking bike.
Definitely reminiscent of the original 73 Z1. Obviously, new school technology, water cooled, 948
Who's the guy with the
cc.
bike?
Look at that guy.
There we go.
Look at that guy. So, but
Notice
yeah.
we cut you out though to show you out.
No problem. It's all good. So we have 4-cylinder, water cooled, fuel injected. It was a great ride down here tonight. Fantastic. Had a great
Heated
time.
handle grips, right?
Huh?
Heated handle grips, right?
On that one. But I did wear the right proper gear, so I'm all good.
right.
I'm warm. Have a nice take the long way home tonight.
Yeah.
I'll be good.
Make sure Kirby gives you a few extra peanuts in the gallery.
Yeah,
There
he
you
will.
go.
He always takes good care of me and the crew. That's for
I
sure.
love Kirby.
Yeah, Kirby's a great guy.
You know, that guy has got more things going than anybody I know. You go in and he's got 40 things going. He's calling somebody on the phone. He's on the computer.
He's always
sending something
moving.
over.
Yeah. Always moving.
Always moving, and now double that because now he's basically doing 2 stores.
Yeah.
He'll come down to our store in the morning, and then he goes up to Eustis to Seminole Power Sports North.
Yeah.
Mid morning. So that guy is on the gas.
Yeah.
You know, ordering new product all the time, and it's just there's a lot going on. You know?
I got to tell you, well, one morning I went over there to meet him, and I call him, and we miscommunicated on the time. So when I call him, I go, Kirby, where are you? He goes, I'm running 5K. I go, you're what? You're running a 5K. Get into work.
Absolutely. So,
Unbelievable.
Kirby's a great guy. Like I said, he's been at the helm of the dealership now, and since 2001.
Yeah.
And he's just a great leader to work for. A great guy.
And you've been there a while too, right?
I have.
So you know your way around that place, and you know those bikes.
I started with the group in 1988, so
Yeah,
I have
there
been
we
around
go.
SPS. Seen a lot of changes from the small store to our big, massive store in Sanford
It's
now.
big.
It's a great spot to work at. I love it.
You know, you just said that. So you're located in Sanford, right there, and is that Reinhardt, right?
Yep, 1200 Reinhardt Road.
And then it's right by where the 417 comes out.
Yep,
It's a
and
bunch of ways to
I-4.
get there. Not far from I-4, so it's easy from everybody to
Perfect.
get
Yeah,
to.
I mean I-4, 417. We're right there. It's in a great area. So.
And you service everything. How long? What are the hours for your service?
Actually, the service guys there early. They come in at 8 a.m. So 8 to 6 for the service guys, Monday through Saturday, and sales from 9 to 6 on Monday and Saturday, and then during the week we're there 9 to 7, or when the last customer leaves. So we don't lock the door at 7. If they're in there buying,
They do a great job. I brought my Valkyrie in there, and they took care of that for me. So that was fantastic.
Our service crew is fantastic. Our service manager, Ken Ward, and service director Greg Hale, those guys do a great job. The techs we have there have been there for a long time. Heck, Tony's been there for going on 20 years. So we've got some really specialty guys.
Yeah.
We just sent Dustin out to the Moto Guzzi Aprilia school, so they know what to do.
I'll tell you what, you got plenty of bikes in there. I sat down there, and you had some used Triumphs, used Harleys, used Hondas. I mean, you name it, you guys got it in there.
We
And I
have
talked to Kirby. I said, how'd you get all these bikes? And he goes all over the country to find them.
Yeah, we do. We've got a couple of big stores up in the East Coast that some of the Harley stores that trade the metrics in. We buy some of those, but we buy the Harleys too. We probably have 13 or 14 in stock at the moment. Ducatis. I even have a Royal Enfield at the moment. Besides all the Kawasaki, Yamaha, Hondas, the mainstream we trade in.
Right.
But we've got a great used bike lineup. To go along with the new stuff too.
Well, I know we have a drawing, right?
Yeah, but before we go to the drawing, I just want to say this. When you go in the store, the front door, if you walk all the way to the back, through everything, that's where the coffee pot is. Just so you know.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at. Now, for this drawing, see, I have to stay up late at night. I have to bring this little shopping bag.
There we go.
Come in for 1 second. I love Hank's bags.
That's Mark approved.
Nice bag.
All right, now, this is the list, okay? Now, the list has numbers, all right?
Gotcha.
All
All
right.
right, you hand me over that
We got
thing.
the Cycle Fever TV trophy here.
Let me
Let's go.
And the only reason I got this beautiful bag is because we had so many tickets. All right, they're all in there.
Now, how did people know
You tell
to
them why
sign
I
up
mix
for this?
them up.
I'm asking
How they
you.
do it, Hank?
Oh my goodness. The way they get to do this is we put up every week a picture of their store. And we say, I should sit down. They say, click on this. If you like it, you get 1 drawing. If you share it, you get 5 drawings.
I like it.
All right?
I like it.
So what we've done now, I think we had 4 people. Or 5 people that shared it. So they're in there 5 times.
Gotcha.
Now, the whole thing is, it's free.
Yep.
All you got to do is go like it.
Exactly. Like it.
So-
Opportunity to win.
Drum roll, please.
Here we go.
All right, you ready?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, here we
Yes,
go.
sir. Here we go. Stay right. And
Let's see.
What number?
what have we got in the friends?
Oh, yeah, you got to give it to me.
I
huh?
know. Guy with the glass.
Here, let me see that
There we
thing.
go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
Look at that. How's that for
Thank you,
service?
Ace Cafe.
Number 10.
Thank you.
Number 10.
Number 10 just won a meal.
All right, well, what's
Yeah.
number 10?
Number 10, Ace Rocker.
Oh,
Hey,
Ace Rocker lives
Ace
in London.
Rocker from London.
Hey, Ace,
there you go.
Hey,
congratulations.
good job, Ace. Now you definitely have to come in town. Now I know he was scheduling a ride down Route 66, is what I
Yeah.
saw last time. So I know you'll swing by here beforehand, and we'll give you the card,
Yeah.
and then you can head over.
Yeah, you can get gloves.
Awesome. There you go.
But
Good.
Ace
there you
Rocker
go.
is from London.
Ace
Yep.
Rockers from London?
Yeah.
There you go.
Congratulations,
Can't wait to meet you, Ace Rockers.
Yep.
Can't wait to meet you.
Great
All right.
job.
Well, look. Is that yours?
That's his.
Wow. Compliments to Ace Cafe. Thank you. You guys are awesome.
There you
All right,
go.
You
well,
are
I'll
awesome.
tell you what. We're going to go into this right here. This is the Boggy Creek Run.
Okay.
For the kids. We're going to let you tell Karalee to go put it on, and then we'll let you go over there and eat.
We'll do that. So,
All right. Tell her. Karalee.
Karalee, put it
Boggy
on.
Creek.
to go.
I love that ride.
Yeah, you know, the Camp Boggy Creek Ride is one of the most important things we
I
do
get
all year
chills.
long.
I get chills every time I see the footage of those kids. They're just fantastic kids, and everything they do there is just unbelievable.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, you didn't make it this year for the gala thing. We had one great pirate, let me tell you.
I think we had one drunk pirate.
Yeah.
Well, that's what made him so great.
I heard it. I think that's how Crazy John got his name, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, he had it long before that. He had it long before that, but he definitely cemented it with that one.
But,
You know,
yeah, that's true. Real quick though, man, if you get a chance, go to Camp Boggy Creek on Google it, go to YouTube, anything you want. Just look up Camp Boggy Creek. It was started with the Paul Newman Foundation, but first, great organization, great group.
And all his foods, his dressings, all that, they still go there.
100%.
100% of the proceeds
100%.
go to the Camp Boggy Creek.
and Bruce Rossmeyer got in with the same group, and now his family is taking it over.
Yep, every year they're nice enough to invite us to the ride and to the gala, and we have a great time.
Over $5 million they've donated so far.
We were sitting next. I got to tell you how bad I felt. We're sitting there talking to this girl, and she said that when she got out of nursing school, she decided that she wanted to do something, and somebody she knew worked there and said, I'll get you a job there. And she goes, I don't think you can get me in. Well, they got her in. She fell in love with the place, worked there for I don't know how many years.
Told us all the ins and outs, everything about it. It was great.
Going on about how great it was with the kids. Next thing I know, she's in there bidding. What, she bid $2,500?
$2,500.
She goes, oh, $2,500. And I'm looking at Shawn and I'm looking at John. I'm going, oh, man. Boy, do we look bad here.
And I had a really bad itch on the side of my ear, and I wasn't going to grab it.
So then Goofy John, he says this to me. Shawn's over there shooting something, and I'm not paying attention, and I think he's serious.
There's something new, right?
He goes to me, hey, now the guy's up to about $5,000 on something, right? He goes, where's Shawn? I go, he's over there. Oh, no. Oh, no. So anyhow, it's a great time. They have a big gala the night before, the ride that day.
Fantastic. Escorted ride. It's
ride.
great.
Whole event is.
And when you
And I missed you because I missed the turn this year. Yes, I did.
Well, what do we got? We've got now. We want to talk about bike of the week, right? So
Yeah. Well, first of all, let's tell everybody. Usually we're outside,
yes.
but Shawn told me, he said, Dad, no matter what, I'm not going outside. It's too cold. I'm fragile, and we're not going out.
Listen, I said, let's put this whole remote thing to the test. I don't care. You guys go out there. I'll be remote in here.
inside.
So then I give this to John, and I go, John, what do you think about going outside? And I got out in big bold letters, no. So
Did you get no, or was there something in front of that?
we'll just leave it at no.
Okay, we'll just leave it at
That
no.
was just a couple hockey sticks or something.
You and I had an appointment today. We come in 5 o'clock. Everything's set up.
He got it all ready.
No way you're going
He's not
outside.
moving a damn thing, is he?
No. So John got it all set up today. That's great.
So
I gotta say, all right, the bike of the week is this. The first 2 weeks, we had picked bikes.
Right.
Well, because it's so cold and we're not outside.
And there's not many bikes right now.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been outside lately.
There's a few out there.
There are. The disc jockey is the DJ is going to pick a bike for us. John is going to go out right after we finish. He's going to film the bike, talk to the person, and then we're going to put it up on our Facebook page.
Okay, so you'll just resume
Right.
Yeah, so
choosing right there.
We'll show the 2 bikes we have available now, and then we'll put the 3rd one up on Facebook.
Correct. And
So
then
again,
add it to this.
You must go to Cycle Fever's Facebook or CycleFeverTV.com. That's CycleFeverTV.com or Cycle Fever TV on Facebook.
Now, we haven't picked the last bike for December. You've got, what's today? You've got until Tuesday to go in, and what you have to go do is find our December bikes. There's 4 of them.
Yep.
And then go pick out the one you want. I won't tell you what number, but I will tell you that
One
they're
is-
within 3 votes of each other for first and second.
All you got to do is to vote is go to the comment and just say I like bike from week 2 or bike
Yep.
from week 3, and that's it.
Just
in the
put the
comments.
number down
And
there.
what do they get if they vote?
$25 gift card. Whoever.
We do a drawing.
We're going to do a drawing, and
Do a
we'll
drawing.
give you a $25 gift. So you get 2 things. You get to vote for the bike you like, and then just like we did here, we'll throw your name in John's drinking trophy, and then we'll draw out, and one winner will get a $25 gift certificate.
And I mean, this is for bragging rights. This bike, the winner that wins for the month, the bike that wins for the month, they're going to have a wall out here, right?
Yeah,
and you put your picture up there at the Ace Cafe, so it's going to be the Wall of Fame here.
We'll try to do something for the end of the year, maybe to
maybe
bike of the year.
So at the end of the years, we'll let them
take the 12 out of 12. Yep. All right.
And Shawn said he'd give him another 25 cents.
That's it. I will do an additional 25 cents.
And I'll tell you what, I'll match it.
All right.
That's 50.
And I'll throw in my paycheck.
There you go. Wait,
which one?
Here, right?
Cycle Fever.
You might want to be sure that's
Cycle Fever.
I was nervous there for a minute. All right, Karalee, why don't you run Bike of the Week?
Spin my head around, leave me high and dry. Take my broken heart, tell me why oh why. Drive the sting right through, it's gonna leave a scar. Leave no trace behind, shows me who you are. Make no mistake, this is who I am. Just like you, not to give it.
All right. Well, it's time to vote. This is our first ever Bike of the Week, and now it is becoming Bike of the Month. So vote for the bike that you think is the best bike in December. The winner will be given a gift certificate for $25, and we'll have one lucky voter get $25 gift certificate to the Ace Cafe. How do we vote? Well, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to our Facebook page, vote for Bike 1, Bike 2, Bike 3, or Bike 4. Pick the one you like the best, and we're going to choose somebody that voted and liked one of the bikes to also win a $25 gift certificate to the Ace Cafe.
Well,
wait a minute. So I think I remember Dad giving me a little guff and crap about our first Beaver bar ride.
Yeah,
and how I said things.
About a turn or something.
It was my screw up.
I'm double doing.
Did that look like 2 bikes to you, Mark?
That was 4 bikes.
That was 4 bikes.
I think I remember the winner from last month in one of those pictures.
Those are the 4 bikes that are up for the month of
So
December.
that's December's bike. So you
So
pick,
go in and vote for them.
pick one of those 4.
Because we're not going to put the other 4 up until the beginning of what's next month, February.
That's right.
For January.
Yep.
There you go.
All right.
So it was a good mistake.
There we go. Just a refresher so everybody knew what the bikes were.
All right, I'm going to let you tell everybody what we
got rides and events.
I've got
You want my glasses?
No, I got one ride I want to talk about and 2 events. The first thing about Friday night, that's tomorrow night, we're going to be at OB's Lounge in downtown DeLand shooting the Crash Rocket live. They're going to do a live CD recording. We're going to broadcast it live on Facebook and YouTube.
You know why we have you talking about that, right? Because Dad can't get the name of that band right.
It's Crash Rocket.
Not Crotch Rocket. He's calling them Crotch Rocket.
Come on.
It's Crash Rocket. These
They
guys,
loved it.
these guys are awesome, man.
They were
are.
thinking
They're
of
great.
changing their name.
Also, at the Pirates Pub this weekend, they got their anniversary party. The Pirates Pub over in, I think it's in Sorrento. Not in Sorrento. No, I can't remember. No, it's over in, it's on 46 at Pirates Pub. Everybody knows Pirates Pub knows where it's at.
But yeah, you know. Everybody but you. You know how to get there.
Most important of all to me, that's why I'm looking at this more than anything, the Wounded Vet Ride. The inaugural one is this weekend. Me and Shawn are going to ride out of Seminole Harley with Andre and all the vets.
Yep.
And then we'll be waiting here.
We're coming to the Ace Cafe live. There you go. This is a great event, man. Make sure everybody shows up for this. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. The weather's going to be good. Yep. We're going to shoot video the whole time, so come out and get you on Cycle Fever TV so you can see yourself.
Yeah, we got registration starts at 8:30. Kickstands up at noon. So Mark and I will be heading out and taking the ride, and then we'll end up here.
They got a band going to be at Seminole Harley. The band is Highway Star, I think it is. They are a good band. They're a really good classic rock band. So they'll be playing live, and come on out.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. We've got 2 events. 2 events going on. So January, that's January 26th.
You want John to talk about
You know
that?
what?
Come in there, Crazy John.
Come here, John.
Come here.
Come on in.
Come here, John.
My seat.
No, I'll give him mine.
Too late, I got up, you gotta stay. We're gonna talk about this one right here, the World Sports Alumni Bowl Party number 2.
Oh, January
Pro Bowl.
26th.
Yep, that's Pro Bowl here at the Ace Cafe. So what do they got going on with that?
Well, you can get a table. The table's like $2,600.
Oh, we'll take 2.
There's going to be 40 people here that are famous people. You're going to have
including you?
41.
Okay, good.
You know, you're going to have
coming as a
Brandon Walters. You're going to have Riddick Bowe. You're going to have a lot
Nick
of guests.
Anderson, local magic guy.
Yep, Nick Anderson. So it's going to be a big party. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of drinking and partying.
Now, if people use our
I'm there.
If people use our discount code, don't they get a discount for this?
Yes, they get a 15% discount if they use Cycle Fever TV code.
So if they go up, Karalee, can you put that back up again? The poster? All right, if they go to that address or call that phone number, then they got to say that Cycle Fever TV
Sent them, yep.
sent them
yep.
and they'll get a discount.
You get a 15.
Oh!
Hey, look at Mark.
Look at that.
That's one thing about a live
right
show.
through there.
Couldn't wait to eat.
Oh!
All right, so look, that'll be a good time had by everybody, and check out, watch the Pro Bowl.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, and you can buy individual tickets. It's not just for groups.
Tables, yeah.
Yeah, you can come.
Anything that they have, as far as like different rooms and different prices, you're going to get a discount as long as you mention Cycle Fever TV. And John has got us live streaming this. Is that correct?
That's right. We're going to be here live streaming the event, and it's going to be fun. We're going to have a blast. So come
The
on
whole
down.
upstairs is taken.
Yes, the whole
Whole
upstairs.
upstairs.
Correct.
All right.
All right.
All
So
right.
that's that.
That's good. All right, well, everybody check that out.
Real quick, I want to hop into. We're going to have a new website. We're going to be selling Cycle Fever TV shirts and hats. We're also going to have a membership decal for your bikes, and so that should be up and running within the next week.
All right,
so
good.
look for that.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to
All
that.
right, so John's trying to push us to the next step forward. I'm looking forward to the new website. I talked to him tonight about the shirts, so we should have those.
All right.
For Rocker and anybody that's overseas that watches, you can buy the shirt, but we got to charge you whatever the freight is to get it
over there.
overseas.
That's right.
Because it costs more.
So, or we'll just charge in pounds.
Yeah, but maybe aren't they in something else other than pounds now?
No, they're not in the euro yet.
They're not in the euro?
All right.
All right, what else we got?
We got Sunday, February 25th. That's the Beaver Bar. It's Midwest Motorcycles 23rd anniversary party. We've been to the last 4.
Yep.
Been to the last 4. That's where we brought John out for the first time. That's
right.
where we broke you in, right?
Yeah,
The Beaver
right
Bar.
next to the porta potty.
That's where it
That's right.
began.
They parked us next to the porta potty. We streamed live right next to the porta potty. That's when you were hijacking people coming out to get them on the show. So that is Sunday, February 25th. Heavy will give us some more information on that. He's a great guy.
I want to talk about this one a minute. Daytona Bike Week.
Yep.
March 9th through the 18th. Now, a couple things are going to happen. We're going to be out there, but for everybody, if you go up and check Grizzly's race team, they're setting a women's world's record where one girl's leaving from Russia on a Ducati, one's leaving from Switzerland on a BMW, one is leaving from the United States on a Dark Horse Indian, and it hasn't been, I haven't been told officially yet, so I'm going to go on a limb, and I think that Honda is going to have somebody leaving from somewhere in the Far East.
Yep.
Okay? They're going to use the Ace Cafe as stops.
Checking points.
But the neat thing is here, the one in Orlando is a layover. So what happens is this. The other ones they go to, they got a 2-hour window to check in, do whatever they need to do, and get out. When they come here to Orlando, they're going to come in, check in, and then we're going to take their bikes, and we're going to pack them up, and
Crate
then
them
they're
up.
going to take them to the airport and ship them over to Spain.
Send them out.
So each one's leaving from their area, taking the same route. So we'll have 4 different girls here. We need you to come out and support it, and we will follow them all the way. But the reason I'm talking about Bike Week, because I got off the tangent.
Well, I'm just going to say, on that Thursday after we ship the bikes to Spain, if I'm not here, it means I figured out how to get myself into the crate.
Into the crate?
I'm going with the bike.
Just don't be going with the Swiss girl.
And by the way, that is a race.
Yes,
Yep,
it is
You're
a
trying
race.
to break a record.
Yep.
You're trying to break a world record.
The reason I'm saying about Bike Week is this. They're going to have all 4 girls, or at least all 3 girls, here for Bike Week. So one day we're going to be at J&P, I think. Another day we're going to be at, let me think, we're going to be at the BMW shop, I think, that's over there by the bridge, by Heavy's.
Yep.
I think, and I'm not sure, and Brian will let me know this, Brian Cheney, they've got a Sprint store that's over there across from the racetrack.
Yes.
And so we'll set up
Daytona
there.
1.
Right.
Yep.
And then on Sunday, we're going to have, because Sunday, everybody packs up Friday or Saturday night and leaves Daytona.
Pretty much heads out.
We're going to come here with the girls and have the girls be here on that Sunday. So you can meet them any one of those 4 places, but come in and support them, and we should have a lot of fun with
I mean,
that.
listen, if you've done any log riding, this is, you're hitting how many continents, and it's going to be unbelievable. So that's some riding. So, well, in between there, during Bike Week and all these other events, don't forget the American Flat Track starts up again.
Yep.
That was a blast.
That was a blast, wasn't it? We had a great time.
And you know what? This year, though, we're going to get the vest.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so we go out there.
You know,
Close to
last year they didn't tell us we need the vest, and we got thrown out.
So that's March 15th. So
Yep.
we're looking forward to that. We'll give you more information. You've seen we've interviewed a few of the racers, right? We've interviewed the president, so American Flat Track. So we'll keep you posted on that. We also want to start doing some stuff where we let people know how they're doing in the standings. We go from there.
Yep.
And then last, just on rides and events this week, is one of our favorites as well, Leesburg Bike Fest.
Yep.
Right? We have a great time there.
Great
a lot of
concerts.
bands. Woo! 3
Yeah,
days.
Nova Rex is there.
3 days. Our buddies from Nova Rex.
Maybe this year they'll let us on the bus.
Maybe.
Well, they'll probably let John.
John will end up on the bus somehow.
I'll end up on the bus.
But Amanda, she always takes care of us out there at Leesburg Bike Fest. Now that's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's always a 3-day event out there, and it's unbelievable what they go through to put this together. Maybe we'll
All volunteers.
it's all volunteers. Maybe we'll show that again. But it's April 27th, 28th, and 29th. And then just so you guys know, our buddies at American Wall of Death,
Charlie will be there.
they're going to be there. They did a shout out to us. They said they can't wait to see us in Leesburg. We can't wait to see you guys either, so it'll be a good time.
You know, I gotta say, I can't believe, maybe we can get you to ride around the wall.
Yeah, maybe in that go-kart. I don't know, man. I can hardly ride my bike when it's a straight, flat ride. That's going to be crazy.
Well, so everybody knows I'm trying to do 2 things at once, which I can't do. I got people I'm trying to chat with. I was talking to Dark Horse, and let's see, there's somebody else in here. Somebody about the Bell helmets are amazing, but I don't know. Oh, that was Dark Horse. So, because this is the second show that we've done that we put on both YouTube and Facebook at the same time, and so we're learning how, if you write us, we can kind of try to answer you while we're doing it.
John says it'll be too much for you to do 2 things at once.
That's correct.
That is correct. All right, we're moving on to shout-outs.
Yeah.
All right, well, I've got one shout-out.
Go ahead.
All right, I've got a shout-out to my Uncle Gary. He came in
because
from
he's here.
Cleveland, Ohio. Woo! So he came all the way in to get out of the cold weather. This is where he came. He wasn't expecting that. So he's standing over there. We're going to have a little dinner after this, but thanks, Uncle Gary. It was great seeing you. So that's my shout-out for this week.
Well, seeing that my wife has started to watch us, and when I go home, she gives me critiques on how well we do. Hon, I love you. Smack him. Just tell him, when I come home tonight, just say how good it was. That's all I need.
All right.
I have one.
Thank you for putting up with all my guff.
I do have one. To my sister Dee, she's in the hospital right now. Broke her leg. Dee, get better quick.
I'll add you to my shout out there, D. I hope you get better on that one.
Hey, and I got another shout out. Somebody named Karalee.
Yeah.
Oh. See, she said hello to me.
Hey,
Hey, oh, there she
Karalee.
is.
There
Hey.
we go. All right, guys, it's that time.
Yep, it's that time to do our sponsors, right?
Yep.
All right, well, I'm going to do the first one.
Okay.
Okay, like everybody knows, the Ace Cafe is our clubhouse. We come here every Thursday night. We probably are here about 3 times a week. But Thursday night is our official night, and then we shoot other things that they have, like Porsche Night. We come in for Festival of Fun or Cars or whatever they call it. So if you get a chance, this is a great place to come by. Come upstairs, make sure you make it upstairs to the museum.
Check the museum out. There's a ton of stuff going on.
Go to all the different bars, go around, say hello, and make sure you tell them Cycle Fever sent you, they'll charge you double.
The next one is Seminole Power Sports. We had Don here today.
Yep.
So we really appreciate them coming on board, sponsoring us. Hopefully, I think they're going to give us some bikes to check out, and maybe do a little critiquing on those.
Letting us do the raffle.
Yep, doing the raffle every week. That's fantastic. So
maybe we can get John a trike out there.
There we go. Maybe we'll get them on a trike. So Seminole Power Sports. So that's fantastic.
All right, who we got there?
There you go.
Michael Dulce, AEE Magic Cam. Awesome. You guys use it when you're on rides.
We'll be using it at the concert.
Yeah, concerts.
Tomorrow,
I used it over on the Bahamas and in swimming and all over the place. We won't go there, but it was a great time. Had a blast. It works great.
Yeah.
Then we got.
All right. You want to do USA payroll?
Go ahead.
All right, I'll do USA payroll only because I need some more clients.
That's right.
My boss over here told me if I don't come up with at least 3 more clients, he's going to deck me and fire me for the 3rd time
That's right.
month.
I'm going to dock his pay. Docking his pay.
Again.
USA payroll. Hey, if you got a 5-man payroll,
now
it's only $69 a month. You can't beat that. We take care of your taxes.
Can't beat it.
$10 to do your quarterly reports. So if you got a small company, call me.
That's it.
I can take care of it.
Call him. Now, before we go to the next one, all right, because this one actually has a commercial to it, so we're going to roll it. It's in a minute, but it's Tough Turf. So we're going to show you a little commercial on Tough Turf. Then when we come back, we're actually got the DJs out here in the events, so we're going to talk to them real quick, and then we'll say our goodbyes. So with that, we'll have Karalee throw it out to the Tough Turf commercial, and then we'll come on back.
Go to
roll them.
When builders around this area need landscaping, they turn to Tough Turf Incorporated. Why? Because Tough Turf has been providing landscaping, irrigation, lawn maintenance, and lighting to residential and commercial builders and even homeowners associations for more than 20 years. As a family-owned business, we take great pride in making sure our employees approach each and every job with an exceptional level of experience, quality, and integrity. Tough Turf. When it comes to landscaping, nobody's tougher.
That's all right. There he is. Hey. All right. So, hey, I got a question.
Go ahead.
Because I haven't been outside. You finally feel a little warm. What's your drive?
I got a 2002 GX6R 1000.
All right. Sounds good. See this guy over here? He's going to interview you. He's going to go out. He's going to go out and talk about your bike. Now, do you know anything about the bike of the night?
Of course. Oh, no, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, so
you got
the bike of the night is we pick 4 bikes for the month.
Okay.
And then you get everybody that you can, and everybody that watches us is going to vote.
All right.
And the winner gets a $25 gift certificate from here, and then somebody who votes gets a $25 gift certificate from here.
And the winner gets to be on the wall of fame. So
we're going to have a wall of fame.
Well, we need to win that then.
Yep, we need to win that.
We'll let you push it. Now, here's the thing that'll happen. We won't start voting until beginning of next month because we want all 4 bikes to be on at the same time to vote. So we'll get your bike. You're going to be week 3. Then we got 1 more for week 4, and then we'll put the thing together. And then it's your job to get all your buddies to vote for it.
Oh man, I need to do that then.
So, all right, tell us a little bit about your ride.
Well, I have a 2002 GX6R 1000. It's all fully custom, 240 kit, all chromed out, LEDs. Had air ride. I've been having it since 2002. Second motor on it.
Awesome.
I ride hard. Well, I used to ride harder, but now trying to lay back and cruise. And
Yeah, relax.
Yep.
You're in a relaxing stage now. That's awesome. All right, so after the show, I'm going to go out, we're going to video it, and then we're going to put it on.
Okay, now, I didn't get your name.
I'm Mo.
Mo, I'm Hank.
Nice
That's
meeting you.
Curly.
Crazy John.
Oh, nice meeting you. Crazy.
All right, so there you go. We're gonna throw these two out, and I'm gonna bring in the DJs. So let's see what we got.
Let's go.
Mo, congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, gentlemen. Come on in. Come on. The water's warm. Come on. Hurry up. We're live.
Hurry up, we're alive.
Come on.
We're alive. No dog.
Here. Take Mo's spot. Take Mo's spot.
Come on out here.
Come on, DJ.
All right. Thanks, Mo. We'll go out there and shoot your bike.
All right, here we are.
Now,
Back in the saddle
now
again.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I asked you to fill out paperwork. I never saw it. You got it?
It's not filled out though.
No, don't worry about it.
Should I fill it out as we go?
No.
Sorry, I have ADHD.
Hey,
You're in the right spot. Yeah, there we go.
Well, you and I are the best of friends then. Are you dyslexic too?
I've been known to get the decimal point wrong.
Okay, well not the decimal point, I just changed the numbers.
I used to confuse the commas, but according to my wife, it's the decimal point now.
All right. Well look, that's Kent.
K-E-N-T.
Okay, but don't you go by something else too for your
Yeah, HD.
HD?
Everything's better in HD.
All right.
That's
high
how it's
definition?
become synonymous. Shaggy dubbed me, my counterpart for Service Unlimited Events, dubbed me Mr. Harley Davidson because I know, well, I don't know, I know a lot about the great American Motor Company.
Super.
So it became synonymous. It's always had on the Harley Davidson gear, you know? So it just kind of stuck. And I kind of shortened it.
Yeah. The HD.
HD. After all, everything's better in HD.
Yeah.
And I just ran with that. Like, I just like HD.
So I'm going to call you HD from now on.
Okay.
But here's the scary part of that scenario. So Shaggy said you know everything about the Great American Motorcycle Company, right?
Yep.
So that's how you came up with HD. I'm scared to find out how he came up with Shaggy.
Well, Shaggy's hair is actually very short right now. However, when I met Shaggy, Shaggy was the epitome of Shaggy.
I got you.
And when I say Shaggy, I say the Mystery Machine.
There we go.
As only the name Shaggy can be synonymous with one thing, and that's because he's the master of, well, what's that dog's name again?
The Shaggy DA there.
No, Scooby-Doo.
Oh, all right.
He actually had the dog named Scooby. So anyway, that was
myself on that.
I set myself up, and it didn't really work. We both got stuck in cobwebs.
You're supposed to give us the inside check
You're
on
working
that
with
one.
two dummies.
That's right.
You should have filled that out for us. Now, the reason I brought you up here is because I talked to you last week, but you do a lot of events.
I do.
Okay? I was very impressed last week when you came in because, first of all, you brought the Jack Daniels guys with you. Girls. You brought Biker Law with you.
Yep.
And you set up outside, and you did a great job. And Jack Daniels guys were right next to us, so that was really comfortable for me. It kind of warmed me up a lot.
By my audience.
Yeah, got us going really good. But I want you to tell people, now I know you got a regular company too.
Right.
You can plug both of them, but the one I want you to do more is, if I want to run an event, how do I get in touch with you and, we go from there?
If you wanted to get start an event, I made it a habit to not take over events that were already established. You typically take in a lot of bad habits. However, with this particular venue being the brand Ace Cafe, I overlooked all that. Right. But in the past, somebody will contact me and we'll talk about it. And I'm honestly my worst advocate.
Okay.
Because if I don't think I like something, or it just doesn't sound right, or if a client calls me and says, "Hey, man, I gotta get that biker I got to get that biker money. You know, just really synonymous with just really just empty. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of very
doesn't have the heart.
Just
all he's after is the money.
they're just after the niche market.
Yeah.
And I'm by no means a pro, but I'm pretty good at it. You know, I've done this for 11 years. It makes sense, you know. I don't like to be exploited. When I started this, I didn't have a whole lot of money. I still don't have great deals of money, but my dollar is better spent where I feel like it's earned.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, for instance, I'm probably gonna get a lot of
backlash.
Well, phone calls and texts and messages. I don't do a whole lot of charity work. I just don't.
Yeah.
I have a 15-year-old and I have a 2-year-old.
Had to cut down on the time.
Yeah.
Right there.
I run another business. I run this business. I try to do as much as I can for as many people as possible.
Yeah.
I got a phone call the other day. A guy come through. He says, "Hey, I want you to help me with this outreach I'm doing for unwanted shelter dogs." And to be honest with you, I just
didn't figure.
No. There's a happy ending to this. It just didn't appeal to me.
Yeah.
But the guy's like, "Listen, man, I don't have any money. I really don't. And I just need somebody to help, you know, like DJ and just kind of have a soundtrack to our event."
Yep.
I was like, you know, trust me, I don't have free time.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
it's like I just don't. So this is where the backlash is going to come, and all the hate mail. 'Cause I turn down a lot of charity, and for due reason.
Yeah. Well,
you know, DJs don't have 401k.
we run into the same thing. There's only so much time. There's only so many things we can do.
Yeah.
There's so many events, so many stuff. So some things just don't make it, and that's
It just doesn't work.
unfortunately the way it goes.
Well, what kind of dog did you go home with?
No. It's actually coming up. I think he said it's like February 10th.
Okay.
And he just said, and the way it kind of sung to my heartstrings, he says, "It's just for a couple hours." I was like, "Just 2 hours?" He says, "Yeah, just 2 hours." You know, like, I started, sorry, it caught me up for a minute. So this guy, he has his own life. He has his own thing he does for work. And he has a cause that he believes in. Well, he's a motorcycle rider. He comes to all of my events. He's always here. He's always there. But he actually humbled himself to the point where he didn't know who else to call but the event authority.
Yeah.
Somebody he knew would have the answer for him.
Oh, there you go.
And he's like, "Would you help me?" And and I don't do it. I just always try. I always say, "No, I'm busy. No, that doesn't pay my bills. I'm sorry. I've already committed my time elsewhere." But you know what? I said, you know, for the puppies, what's a couple hours? You know, sometimes you got to let the good guys win.
Yeah.
But he didn't call me. He says, "Hey, I got a bar over here on the east side."
Yeah.
I think I got a hamburger that every biker should come in and buy.
Yeah. No.
Can you get your biker buddies over here?
He wasn't self-serving about it, so
No, he was very humble, and you know, if they wanted, so needless to say, I've gotten to the point in time where I kind of pick and choose, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
I had been reached out to by a place up in Sanford, and I just didn't get behind them. And they had a carte blanche, and I'm like, no, I'm not interested. I wasn't there.
That's you know, it sounds like you take things.
I will say this.
If you don't feel it, it's not there, don't do it.
Right. If you can't get behind it, there's no sense of standing in front of it.
No need to fake it.
I got two things that I believe in. Number one, if it's not fun, don't do it. And I know that what you do is fun.
Yeah.
90% of the time. It has its perks. And you got to feel like it's something that's worthwhile doing.
Yeah.
And those are the two things, the way that I look at things. And I will say this about you guys. You pumped this place up.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good
really
time.
rocking. Now, I'm little down on you tonight because you brought in the cold weather.
Yeah, well.
But other than that, Mother Nature, you know, what can I tell you? So
She is a very, very, very fickle woman.
Oh,
She is. She's very
and that's why we're in here tonight, not out there with you guys.
You know, honestly, I have great plans since we are live. This is a great time, and I probably didn't delve too deep into my accolades and whatnot, and for due reason. What I'd like to do is get everybody excited about this.
Okay.
I'm working with Jack Daniels and a couple other potential sponsors that are either in or out or indifferent. But this beautiful upstairs portion that you guys got your started.
Yeah,
This is your first live studio here at the Ace.
Well, actually, we had a little teeny tiny office space till they opened.
We waited for a couple of years.
We were waiting for them to open, and then when they opened, this was it.
And boy, did they open.
Yes.
So my vision, and I hope it's Ace's vision and the public's vision, is to eventually make the upstairs here gentlemen's quarters, if you will.
Yep. How about the Squire's quarter? I'm a Squire for Jack Daniels.
Okay. we could probably work. Gentlemen's Squire, Sinatra Club, whatever.
Have you ever become a Squire? No. All right. This is what I'm gonna do for you. The only way you can be a Squire is if another Squire sends in a letter recommending you.
Okay.
I'm gonna recommend you to be a Squire. Now here's
He's never even recommended me.
I can't do family. You drink too much. Anyhow.
Oh, and HD doesn't. Now I'm just going out on a limb.
They give you a plot of land this big.
Yeah.
And then they send you every quarter a letter, like some cow shit on your plot. You know, something funny. I'm going to put you in, and I guess I got to put him together. And you know what? Once I get him in, then you can put Shaggy in.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Gotcha.
Yeah. So do we get like text message alerts when the cow takes a shit?
Oh yeah. Get it. Next week I'll bring you one of their letters.
As long as we don't have to mow it.
I'll bring you one of the letters.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Look, he's hollering at me. It's time.
Oh, it's time. Well, I guess I'll have to tune in next week when I tell everybody what the plans are for the upstairs.
Yep, there we go. Come
right.
back next week. What we're gonna do is we're gonna let you close it out there, HD.
Okay.
There's our tagline right there. So you just look in the camera and let it roll for our tagline.
Which one? Which camera?
Straight ahead right there.
This one.
Join the adventure and enjoy the ride.
All right,
All right,
we will see you
everybody.
guys.